That's the other thing. People are lying to us when they make these beauty videos. I almost just lied to you. Me and the beauty community, y'all. We are like a yo-yo. I really do love beauty. I really do. I love beauty. And I love all the products and all the skincares and all the techniques and all the girls with their fancy devices. I eat it up every single time. But every few years, something happens and I just get so sick. It's like a switch. I get so sick of the experience of consuming beauty content online. A few years ago, it happened with when it turned into a drama thing. It was supposed to be an educational thing, and then it turned into a drama thing. I'm done. I was over it. And now it's like regular beauty content that shows up on my For You page. The videos that are going viral. The videos that are getting tens of millions of views. That are selling us whatever thing just sprung into the ether. Whenever I watch them, it literally feels like I have a migraine, and then I took 10 Adderall on top of having a migraine. I've never done that, but that's what I imagine it feels like. A headache. Should I put this on for the video? I hope it doesn't tarnish my skin. I'm just so over those 5-second videos whose entire point is to rage bait people into commenting. Not saying I haven't done that myself. Mainly just by talking about being queer. But I'm so over the videos that just want to make people mad so that they get angry in the comments and then have fights so that their videos go viral. It's tired, it's boring. And a lot of these big names in the beauty industry, that's kind of what they become. They just want to get a reaction. Maybe not specifically anger, but these people are just trying to get reactions out of their viewers. And they do it in the most insane ways. And it is just so boring. Because I don't react. I take a breath. And I'm saying this as a girl who loves the glamour. I love it. Oh, my cat does not like my other cat though. I love a good beauty product. I've been consuming beauty for almost 20 years now. No, I haven't. It was a lie. That's the other thing. People are lying to us when they make these beauty videos. I almost just lied to you. My little notes that I have for talking while I do this video said, I've been consuming beauty products for 20 years. I'm 26. I did not start consuming beauty products until I was literally 11. I almost lied to you. So people are lying. I love beauty so much. I really do. I've grown up on beauty content. It's shaped my perception of the world in so many different ways. But the way beauty content has changed and morphed into something... No, not changed and morph. Because it seems to do it every few years. It'll go through a couple periods where it's all fun and dandy, at least for me. And then something sinister happens. Where is my blush, y'all? Can you tell me where I put my blush? I'm looking for it. I don't have any blush over here with me. What did I think I was gonna do? Not put blush on, y'all. Oh, I have blush. I found it. This is the Hourglass little liquid blushes. These are really good. They're okay. It's like, can you see? You can see. Why is it doing that? Bubbling. But once you get it out, it's good. Wait, why? Literally, why is it doing that? It's so annoying. There we go. For $36, they need to fix the packaging. But now I have blush. Now, the beauty content that we're engaging in that's going viral just feels so toxic and tired. And I am not one of those people ever who hears that something's toxic and is like eating it up. No. That could never be me. I never would want to be toxic in anything in my life. I like to live my life free of toxins, including in the content that I consume. I'm burnt out just from watching it. And I also from creating it. But I know a lot of us, literally so many of us must be feeling the same way because, hello. Of course, these people are insane, putting on fake accents and lying and cheating us out of our money. That's what they're doing. They're cheating us out of our money. Can you see me? For me, the realization that I was burnt out in beauty burnt out in following beauty standards specifically. Can you see me? Am I in frame? Yes, you can. That realization came as I got back into working a full-time 9-to-5 job, 8-to-5 job, because it's not a 9-to-5 like they tell you when you're a kid. There is only so much time outside of work, y'all. There is only so much time. I am currently, as I film this, I really needed to have this conversation. I'm staying up past my bedtime to film this. There is only so much time outside of work. We all know this. Everybody in this planet who works an 8 to 5 knows this. There's only a very, very limited amount of time. And it became a question to me of whether I needed to spend every morning getting ready. And as someone who to this day enjoys the process of putting makeup on, clearly as I'm doing it right now when I'm literally about to wash it off and go to sleep, I just enjoy putting makeup on. And it was hard to admit that holding myself to the standard of having makeup on every single day at work was detracting from my life. It was literally taking away time from me taking care of myself in other more important ways. Because when you're fitting a full, soft glam, diva down, undetectable, but oh so impactful makeup routine into every single morning and losing sleep for it every single morning, rushing yourself every single morning, it becomes less of an enjoyment of the process of getting ready and literally just like a chore that you don't need, but you do every single day. Because you can't enjoy it if you're rushing. That's what I like, is literally like the process of creating beauty on my face. I don't like just the end product. I like to enjoy and sit in the moment. That's why I take so long to get ready. Oh my god, I'm so itchy. I don't need another chore. I would literally pay money to have less chores. People pay money to have less chores, to have people do their laundry for them, to have people clean for them. I don't need another chore. I would much rather be like, I would love to have 0 chores. I also do like cleaning, to set the record straight, but I don't need more chores. And I'm gonna start off, I already started off, but I'm gonna start off by saying beauty content cannot exist in a vacuum. We live in a real world, y'all. Really, really intense changes in our planet, in our earth, seem to be happening every single day in our politics, in our safety as people, especially queer people. These changes seem to be happening literally every single day. And I do love to lean into my beauty routines as a part of my connection with my body. That's what people say, right? It's like, it's self-care. And I do love to do that. I do think that I do connect with my body, with my face, with my soul as I do my makeup, which is essential in times like this that are so uncertain. We need to be connecting with our bodies in really deep ways. But something about doing it for the purpose of looking a certain way, has gotten so burnt. I just got 2 concealers from Pat McGrath because I needed a new concealer. I got 1 shade for my skin and 1 for my under eye. The appeal of conforming to a beauty standard has just gotten so burnt to me. So uninterested in that. So if I was conforming to the beauty standard of what somebody who looks like me is supposed to look like, I would look so boring. I would literally never, like, men aren't, and I've learned this from interacting with men who are attracted to men. The beauty standard for men is literally kind of gross. It's kind of gross. And I do not want to conform to it. I don't subscribe to that. And other beauty standards that I was trying to conform to that were not specifically for men, conforming to those, even if they're not for me, is still trying to fit into a specific box. That just it's so, I don't want that. And I think part of it, a large part of it, is where the beauty standard is going as of late, with Ozempic being everywhere and white conservative people, this is a different shade, white conservative people being in the vogue like more than they have been. Trad wives trending and cottagecore and all the think pieces on why old money and quiet luxury have been in the mass media brain and how it's tied to politics. I think everywhere that is going is just so bland and so unhealthy and so disconnected from what I believe the experience of humanity could be, which is one of unity and connection and joy and peace that I really believe humanity could fulfill and is meant to fulfill. I think that's it. I think I'm just not uninterested in being beautiful or like enjoying the beautification process or aspiring to look a certain way. I'm deeply uninterested in feeling like I have to consume endlessly to be valuable or to be healthy. That, at the end of the day, is what a lot of beauty brands, a lot of beauty creators want us to feel. Because that's where they get their coin. That's where they get their cute little houses and their cute little vacations and their private jets and whatever, is from making us feel like we have to consume or else we won't fit in. And they don't say these things outright, because if they did, who would listen to them? But by selling product and selling content in rapid short form bursts that are designed to trigger our brain in specific ways to release chemicals to get us addicted to watching more and more and more of it in endless loops with insane amounts of dopamine being released throughout the whole time, they are contributing to the void that we feel when we don't buy. That's what they want, is a void or a feeling of missing out when you don't buy something. I wonder if it's that foundation that's like making me itch. I thought it was my brushes, but I think it might be I think it's my foundation. It's annoying. And they may not be doing that on purpose, right? They probably aren't doing that on purpose. Beauty creators probably are not doing that on purpose, but they're just doing what the algorithm likes. Because the algorithm, hello, also likes to sell. The algorithm likes when people are addicted like that. But by doing their best to make content that the algorithm likes, they're also doing our best to trick us into believing that we need what they're selling. They're tricking us into being so emotionally attached to product, emotionally attached to material things, which I think is very different from being engaged with the process of caring for yourself through beauty. And I'm saying this as somebody who has made these types of videos. They didn't do well. Maybe I wasn't that good at it. I'm good at other things. Maybe being emotionally, no, you know what? Maybe manipulating people and tricking people isn't one of the things that I'm super good at. Despite what my mom used to say. She used to gaslight me to think whatever. But maybe that was my strong suit. But I'm saying this as somebody who has consumed a lot of content around making videos that perform well on algorithms. And the number one advice that people give you is to make people feel emotionally triggered by your content. Which is why you see the rage bait working so well. It's why you see the story times about really intense emotional stories doing so well. Like that woman with the Patrick Star setting spray in the childbirth. Just one example. Love Patrick Star. But when you see that, you're like, oh my God, it makes you feel a type of way. And that makes people watch, which is good for them. And then people try to artificially recreate that. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the manipulative beauty content, period. I'm tired of opening up an app and expecting to see somebody try to manipulate me into buying a product that I don't need. I'm tired of it. I love y'all. And I want to be clear here, y'all. I'm not talking about the educators. I love the educators. I love the makeup artists that really have something to say. And I'm not talking about the do-gooders who throw on a cute little contour every now and again and make a cute little coin from it. I'm talking about the people who are so fed into succeeding on these algorithms because they live in such a state of lack because of the way that society has manipulated them into thinking that there isn't enough resources for everybody, that they'll manipulate other people to being emotionally attached to feeling like they have to buy something to sell a product. I don't blame the people that make that type of beauty content. It's not their fault. It's the fault of, like I was saying, the societal lack and the algorithm. But living in that state of ultra consumption, emotionally and physically, feels fucking insane. If I scroll through even just 10 minutes of short form beauty content, I feel insane. I feel insane. Even if it looks harmless, it makes me feel insane. Why does the algorithm do that to me? No, I actually do not want to see a woman smearing foundation over her face in an ungodly way because it triggers people into watching it. And I love that for her. But I'm just saying, I actually don't want to see that. I don't care. I would never do that. So why would I watch somebody do it? And I think a lot of people probably would say the same thing. But it triggers something in all of our brains to just feel something, to react to it in a way that actually helpful and informative, honest beauty content doesn't. Because that type of beauty content is the same thing with a couple extra added layers. It's the same thing as reading a review on the actual product website. When has that ever made you be like, oh my God, I want to keep scrolling? No, you just read the review and you're like, oh, I have a good insight on the product. I know if I want to buy it or not. And so that type of content, the rage bait, the crazy, flashy stuff, performs really well, and so it makes it to our screens. Ugh. Beauty content has become the new Snapchat brain rot content. Yup. And isn't this lip liner so pretty? It's by Milani in the shade 120 French Rose, or Rosé, however you want to say it. It's up to you, if you're French or not. That content is brain rot. And I'm too exhausted. My brain does not have the cells to rot. I can't partake anymore. I want to say again, I don't dislike any content creators who make content like this at all. I don't dislike them at all. It's their job. It is a job, and maybe it's an aspiration for people. Like it was for me for a few months, and maybe the attention just feels really good. There's nothing wrong with attention feeling good. I get it. I also have felt like that, but I'm burnt out of paying attention. Like I'm literally like a doctor who's like, or like a lawyer who's working 80 hours a week and is like, I can't do it anymore. That's me. With watching beauty, I can't do it. It's not healthy. I don't have the dopamine for these people to feed off of to vampire suck anymore. I need to conserve it, y'all. In this economy, I have to conserve it. That dopamine may be all that I have. It's not. I'm gonna be fine. I want to hear people talk about real things they're doing in their life that make themselves feel good on their own terms. I don't want to hear about how if I wear my eyeliner in a certain way, I'll be irresistible to men. Because first of all, ew. And second of all, ew! No! I want to feel good when I'm putting my makeup products on. Not like I'm expected to look a certain way. And I want to feel good when I'm buying makeup products. Like I'm buying watercolor paint to paint with. To become the next Monet. I'm gonna be the next Monet. Except for I don't paint with watercolor, I paint with gouache. And makeup. I wanna feel like every product that I purchase, I made a deeply conscious and informed decision to make. Not an emotional reaction to add to cart and buy now. Which is why it says buy now and not just add to cart now. FYI. Because it makes it easier to be impulsive. Can you see my face? I really hope that you can see my face, y'all. I want to buy every makeup product. It's going to be a lifelong favorite. Like this. Like the Ulla Henriksen. Lip treatment, peptide, whatever. This I have in every single color. Because it's worth it. It's literally the best lip balm on the planet. If you're looking for a lip balm, and you want it to be moisturizing, and you want it to last a long time, and be glossy, and actually moisturize. I don't know, something about the like Sunday Riley one just doesn't sit right with me. This one feels like it actually does something to condition your lips. And it hugs it so well. This I will be using for the rest of my life. Take a look. You see? I really hope that I'm in focus. I can't tell. I don't want to buy a purple blush. I don't want to buy it. I'm sorry. I don't think it would ever, literally ever look good on my skin tone. And I don't want to buy a vibrating beauty blender. I don't even know if they make those. And maybe it would be good for a different reason. But my point is, I don't want to buy things just because they're available to buy. Can you see my face? It says it's tracking me. I do not want to buy things just because they're available to buy. That's the last reason I want to buy something. But there are many a brand out there who do want you to buy things just because they're available to buy. Because their product is not that innovative. It's not going to change your life. It's not going to change your beauty routine in any meaningful way. It's not going to change the outcome of your makeup in any meaningful way. But making those conscious and informed decisions to purchase products in that way that I was just talking about, while also existing online, as a viewer especially, is getting harder. The pressure is getting worser and worser. I'm tired of being told what perfect looks like, especially if it's a white woman or a white man. Absolutely not. I'm tired of being told that my flaws make me less desirable. I'm tired of being sold my insecurities. Those are mine. Why are they selling them to me? It's my business. I'm tired of the industry's monopoly on the feeling of beauty. The feeling of beauty does not solely exist in the industrial machine, y'all. The feeling of beauty exists for me when I care for people, when I help somebody. It happens when I show up for myself, when I take care of myself, when I learn something new about myself. That feels beautiful. I experience beauty when I'm in nature. I experience beauty when I'm asleep. Beauty exists not just when I go get Botox to relieve my worry lines, but also when I stop worrying. Hello? And it's not to say that all of these ideas can't exist together. Like, it is possible to enjoy consuming beauty content, to enjoy looking like a beauty standard, to enjoy following trends, and to also find joy in appreciating our beauty in separate ways. We are all so beautiful, my dolls. My Diva Cup queens, my lover gyals, and my lover theys, and my lover himbos. We're beautiful inside and especially out. None of that outside especially and bullshit. No, we're beautiful inside, especially out. That inherent beauty as a part of nature is literally the foundation of everything in this world. Everything, honestly. None of us need to perform beauty to be beautiful. Similarly, none of us need to be ballet dancers to dance. We don't need to be on a stage doing it in a way that everybody else likes it for it to exist. We don't need to be Misty Copeland. We can just dance at home. And just as we can feel just as much joy appreciating our beauty however it looks as we can if we're being externally validated for looking a specific way. And that ability to experience beauty in each of our lives does not take away from the performance of beauty either. It adds on it and it makes it more pure, I think. Because if beauty exists in all moments, then that performative aspect of beauty is just that. It's a performance, and that's cool. Performances are cool. We love Misty Copeland. We love ballet dancers. We love the makeup content creators. Hello? I think if the only time we feel beautiful is when we're performing it for others, we would be missing out on so much opportunity to be beautiful 24/7. When our hair is greasy, or when it's giving Marilyn Monroe, or when it's giving a wavy strawberry deck, whatever it's giving, y'all. And that is where I'm ending today's video. Because there's nothing else to say, except for that I hope I didn't lose any of these hair things like I did last time. I have to go to bed. This is not what my hair is gonna look like tomorrow, but it's all you're gonna get for today.